Hi. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, I'll try. Nice. Mm-mm-mm. Thanks. Yeah, it does. Oh, I picked the wrong build. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. something, right? I was not expecting to win that. Did we throw that pizza out yet? With a rare hero? Isn't that the mermaid? What's a rare hero? Rare? Um... Is that a rare hero? Bree! Did we throw that pizza out? Did we throw that pizza out? Yeah. Damn it. Why do you want it? If you threw it out in the trash can, no. Well, I can just go get it. It's been outside. Yeah. There's probably bugs on it. Maybe. Ew. I'm assuming they mean this one. It'd be this one, the mana one. I mean this one. This one. No, I don't want bug pizza. Could we get Pop Tarts? What's that?
It's new. I got it in case you were ever hungry.
Well, that looks fun.
It is ham and cheese. It's called oh, I forgot. But it's up your alley.
Okay.
I was like, you might want a quick snack sometime that is a little bit more food than just pizza bag.
Right.
So that's why I picked it up. Starting a water collection facility.
Yes.
Very nice. It's hot too.
Okay.
I let it cool down for a minute already, but it might need longer.
Okay.
Do you need any refill, sir?
No, ma'am.
What's the charge for digging up someone's grave and taking the ashes?
And taking the what?
Ashes. So in the next round of crazy, my mom wants to dig up her father's grave, take his ashes were buried, take the ashes, and take them on a cruise to Alaska. And
Okay.
dump them off of the cruise. She does have 2 other siblings who she would need written permission from in order to do so. So, in order to get around that, she wants to just dig it up herself when she goes there and take it. Is that like jail time? Like, what's...
Your mom is fucking crazy, bro.
She is. You remember how she was obsessed with that dude and I told her that was like really weird for Jan?
Uh-huh.
Well, he had a will. And in the will, my mother was not in it, but another woman who is currently married is. He left the married woman his car and $10,000.
Wow.
Yep. Once she found that out, that she was not in his will, and that it was another woman who is currently married to another man, she was like, okay, I'm done. She took the so she did end up stealing that guy's ashes. She doesn't think for ashes. She did end up stealing some of that guy's ashes and put it in her necklace. She took the necklace and she put it into her safety deposit box. She didn't want to wear it no more because he liked another woman more.
Fuck.
So now there's just a little piece of him in a bank. How weird is this?
Honestly, it almost sounds fake.
It does. My mom said that she thinks that he was a con man because when they first started dating, he said that he had trouble and then he needed money. And my mom was giving him money.
Do you believe her?
I don't know, I've never heard this story before. And she said she was in her early 20s, and instead of purchasing a condo, because she had enough for a down payment of a condo, she steadily gave him money when he asked. I don't know. Nonsense is what's going on. The dog is so fat it now has breathing problems.
Really?
Yeah, she said that the dog wheezes a lot. That has to do with weight, right?
Yeah.
Because that dog shouldn't be over 30 pounds. Like that breed should be between 20 and 30 pounds. That thing is tapping out at 50. Like it's double what it should be. And I told her what she's feeding the dog. And she's like, no, because I only feed her twice a day. I was like, that's not the point. It's how much you're feeding her, not how often.
Right.
And I was like, you're feeding her people food. And she's like, yeah, but that's healthy. And I was like, no, it's not. She's 50 pounds. And she's a miniature dog. She is not supposed to be that weight. Like, in her name of her breed is miniature. You made her unminiature. So she might kill the dog. I don't know what's with her and Ashes. I don't know.
Your mom is like one of those crazy ladies.
Oh, yeah. And the next thing that she wants to do is she wants to get a titty lift, liposuction of the stomach, liposuction of the back, liposuction of the jowls, and a facelift and a neck lift. Like, she wants a different body, essentially. She just doesn't want hers. That's gonna be like 50 grand? Or something like that to do that much work? Because it's not just liposuction, like you're cutting and restitching things. Crazy. Right?
Your mom is...
I know, it's...
Your mom is something else, man.
It sounds ridiculous.
It does.
Yes. She started off with just wanting liposuction. Oh, so she... Remember how I told you that she was talking about the full sculpting?
Mm-hmm.
She did it anyway. So...
Did she really?
Yep. So...
And?
No result. Nothing
Really?
happened. Nothing happened. She said that she thinks it feels firmer. That's what she said.
How long has she got it done now?
6 months or so. She did it after the wedding. Sometime after the wedding.
Really?
Yeah. So, our family doctor, like the one that used to give me booster shots, offered my mom to do cool sculpting there at the family office, where they also have pediatricians. So that's how...
That's where she got it done?
Yep. That's how serious this place is. They give kids booster shots, and they also do cool sculpting. So if they have...
How much did she pay for it?
She said that she got a great discount by paying cash.
Oh my God, bro.
She didn't say how much
Yo,
she
your
spent.
mom.
She said that she got a good discount because she paid it all up front in cash.
Good.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
That's right.
Yeah.
So she went to a pediatrician
Yeah.
for cool sculpt. So when did you just found out now though? Why'd she wait to tell you?
Because she didn't want to say anything until results happened, but they never happened. So, that's why she wants all those procedures now, because the cool sculpting didn't work. But I told her that cool sculpting does absolutely nothing. It's just fake.
She didn't believe you.
No. And now she wants to do Ozempic.
What's that?
And I'm like, what are you doing?
Is she fat?
She weighs less than Jenna. She's just self-conscious. And she's old, so her skin is like stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she thinks that she looks fat, but in reality it's just skin. She only weighs $120.
Lisa said if I didn't hear this from Bree saying about read all this instead, I was thinking I was reading a soap opera.
I know. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And she...
I can't believe she got cool sculpting.
Yep. Waste of money. Should have just given us that money. And, what else was it? She found a house that she likes in South Carolina.
Whatever happened to Turtletown?
Right? I know. She just left the idea of Turtletown. I think it's because of the Bitcoin mining factory that's there.
Okay.
Because I warned her about it. Because in that town, or next to that town, is a giant Bitcoin mine. So it's massive buildings that make humming noises all day and all night. So
what happened with the cool sculpting? Now she wants to get a boob lift?
she wants to get a boob lift, a tummy tuck, back fat liposuction, neck liposuction, and a facelift.
How old is she?
60.
Did you talk to your brother about all this?
No.
Okay. How do you think your brother feels about it?
I don't know. He's working at a pop place. Legally.
What happened to the candle place?
Candle place.
Didn't he work at a candle place in a mall?
He worked at a winery.
Yeah, what happened to that? And then he was moving up.
They closed during COVID. The guy went bankrupt.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he had to close. He had 2 locations in Jersey
Uh-huh.
that he had to close because specialty wines wasn't something that people were buying during COVID.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Like they were buying beer. They weren't buying hundreds of dollar bottle of wine.
Right.
And he was working at a cannabis place. And he does that. Which is great. He lives with my mom, and he has $0 saved. 0. Every time he gets money, he blows it by going to California to hang out with his friends.
He's still doing that shit?
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I'm pretty sure that he's homosexual.
And you asked him, right?
Yeah, he keeps saying no. One day I'm gonna get it out of him. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He hasn't had a girlfriend since, I don't know, maybe when I met you is the last time that he had a girlfriend. And he's never had a relationship since.
You really think he's gay?
What else could it be? He met this guy named Kyle on the internet while playing a video game.
Nice.
My brother goes all the way to California to hang out with him.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, at Kyle Zen's mom's house. Because Kyle was in his late 20s while my brother was a teenager. He was like 16, hanging out with like a 28-year-old. And Kyle is now married to a girl. I'll just put that out there. But that's all the weird gay pictures of my brother wearing cowboy outfits is for that guy's wedding.
Right.
But he still goes up there, and of course the girlfriend doesn't like my brother because it's a random kid coming from Jersey to California to live in your house until he runs out of money. Like, I see why that's an inconvenience. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. So he's still doing that, and he's like, I don't want to move anywhere except for California because that's where all my friends are. And I'm thinking these people aren't your friends. They're people that you hang out with until you run out of money, and then you have to come back home. But he doesn't hear that because he still plays video games with them. Gosh. Such a mess. Such a mess. He didn't finish college. He has no discernible skills. And he sells weed. Legally. At a dispensary. And he's not attractive. He really isn't. Like, his hair is hippie hair.
Sure.
Which means it's long and he doesn't wash it enough.
Sure.
He's not in shape. All he does is smoke. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how old he is. Well, we're 5 years apart. So, he's 25. When do men grow out of that phase of playing video games?
I still play video games.
That's different.
Why is it different?
Because you make money.
Okay.
He doesn't. Aren't guys like slinging the pussy? You know, in their 20s, like he's not slinging nothing except for a controller.
Right.
Maybe that's like kids these days, kind of thing. Do you think they're not sleeping with each other?
Jesus, slinging pussy. Yeah. I don't know why your brother doesn't tell you he's gay.
I'm pretty sure he's so sensitive. Like if you say the wrong thing, he'll just start to cry. And it's more like an eye roll. Because it's not even something that you should cry about.
Right.
It's just certain topics make him depressed. He thinks we're racist.
He thinks we're racist? You serious?
We do have those statues.
Your brother thinks we're racist?
Yeah. He used to be real liberal, you know?
Your brother thinks we're racist.
But in like a fun way. Like fun racism.
Oh, okay.
So, he used to be like super liberal. It's because of the college that he went to. Like he went to Temple, and there they like brainwashed him to think that the right is wrong and left is the only way to go. And it's been 7 years, and he's finally coming out of that shell of thinking that left is the only way. It took a long time to get him there. He used to be so just annoying. Talking about feminism and like, Trump's crazy and all this nonsense. And it's just like, you are talking to the wrong crowd. I'm not your crowd.
Your brother really thinks we're racist.
Yeah.
The fuck?
There's just so many things. And now my mom wants to buy the apartment that is situated above the deli. So that way she doesn't have to come home to her husband. She said when she needs space, she can have it by having her own apartment. And I'm thinking that's the start of a divorce. You can't buy an apartment while you're married. You're either cheating or leaving.
Where does your mom getting all this money from?
I think she's stealing it. Because we never had money. Ever.
Yeah, I mean, to get all these surgeries and shit is expensive.
Yeah, I think she's skimming off the top. Because she had no money for a very long time. Like, we had no money growing up. She had no money even when she was with Jan. All of a sudden, within maybe the past year or so, she's flush. And they shouldn't be. Like, she should not have thousands of dollars. It's sketchy. You are not getting tipped that much at the deli. And I know Jan underpays her. Or like,
Does he?
yeah, like, well, if they don't make enough money, you know, to cover the bills and cover the other staff, it comes out of her way. You know?
Okay.
So she gets shorted a lot, or gets skipped a lot. So her having this kind of money doesn't make any sense. Maybe she's doing OnlyFans? Nah, she doesn't know how to use
Nah,
her
that's
phone.
fucking crazy.
She has a Google Pixel. She can't even send a text message. I can't send her photos. I just send
Really?
them to my brother for him to show her. Yes. Her phone won't accept pictures from an iPhone. It just says not sent.
She didn't have MMS?
No! When she sends me pictures, they all say forward on them. FWD with the 2 dots. I don't know what that's about.
It's weird.
Right? Any picture she sends, even if she sends me a picture of something that like she's doing or something, it says forwarded. And I'm like, who did you send this to before me? And even if that was the case, it shouldn't say forwarded.
Right.
it should look like its own message. So I think it's just a Google Pixel thing. She could have her own TV show.
Yes. Yes, she could.
It's nuts. I think the craziest part is that she wants to steal her father's ashes. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a felony. Why didn't she just give her dead ex-boyfriend's ashes back to his mother? Like, why did she put it in a safe deposit box? Like, that's a person that you put in a box at a bank.
Do you ask her these things?
No, because I'm thinking of it now. Like, why wouldn't you give it back to his mom? You know, like that's a person. That's weird. How do you even bring that up? Like, you just show up to her house being like, hey, by the way, I stole some of your son, and I put him in this necklace, but he was cheating on me with another woman, so here you go. What? How do you do that? And you can't just give that to someone without a note, because they're gonna be like, why is there vacuum dust? You wouldn't think, oh, this is ashes. How long do parents live for?
Typically?
Yeah. This is getting ridiculous. I'm wondering how much time I have.
Mom's got a while left.
Because she's bitter? And
Yes.
live longer? What is that about? Why do bitter, angry people live forever? You think that's God being like, you can't come to heaven yet? Like, I don't want
No,
you
I don't
to
think that's it.
Do you think that, like, if there's a train accident and a whole lot of people die, I think there's a line in heaven? Like, do you think they're all just standing there?
No.
Like, 500
Interesting
people.
question.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, 500 people get in a train accident at once. They all die.
Right.
So they all go up to heaven at exactly the same time. Do they, like, sort them? Or are they all
Does
just...
who sort them? God?
God.
No.
Because God doesn't have the time to meet with all 500 of them individually right
Right.
then. Unless he has, like, angels that work for him. But even then, what is that, like, 5 people an angel? Like, how many angels we got? Silly questions. Because there was an ISIS attack this morning. Or yesterday.
Was there?
Yeah. Like, they took, responsibility for it, made their own, like, little
Where?
video. I don't know. But it said that there was a lot of casualties. And that's what made me think if there was a line in heaven for them. Or if they all just got in automatically.
Mom's not going anywhere anytime soon.
That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, you're right. My grandma's still alive. And she's like 100. But she's Jewish. They live forever.
But you still wouldn't say anything to your mother, right? Even after knowing all this shit. Like, you just feel bad?
Oh, she's delusional.
Yeah, like, what'd you tell her?
Tell her what?
That she's delusional.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, but you probably say it funny. Like, Mom, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
Because I don't have to live with her, and I don't have to see her. You know?
Nick said sugar daddy on his side. Your mom?
Plausible. Because why else does she want all this surgery all of a sudden? That's a good point.
Yeah, but she's either at work or she's home, right? I mean, she doesn't.
Yeah, she goes to the grocery store by herself. She really doesn't like doing things with Jan.
Really? Did they ever go anywhere?
They just went to some type of casino thing over New Year's together. But she said that so she was asking about boobs, like getting the boobs done. And I was like, you won't be able to feel your nipples, and it might not come back.
Yeah, but so she's gonna have nasty anchor scars too.
Yeah, and then
Nasty.
she was like, oh, that doesn't matter. Jan hasn't touched me in years. And I'm like, that's a lot of information.
Do you think your mom and Jen still have sex? No. Really? The level of disgust on your face is a 10.
He had a pecker problem at one point.
A what problem?
A pecker problem.
Where do you get that from? Where do you get that word from? Pecker? What are you, 6?
And then after that, they just stopped having sex altogether. And he has this weird foot issue. Like, he has gross feet.
What does that got to do with sex?
Well, that's not sexy. Like, he's always putting ointment on his feet. He's always changing his socks to, like, medicated
So, but then
socks.
why does your mom want all the surgery for?
She said it's for herself.
Okay.
That's a good point, though. She could be knocking the boots with another man.
It's pretty believable.
And she did make sure that her name was on the deli. Like, she fought over it. When they repurchased the deli, her name's on there. Like, as a business owner with Jan. So if she did leave, she owns 50% of that business. Right?
Yeah.
So she's trying to get sexy, take half of the deli, and leave and move to South Carolina?
No.
That's a lot.
They seem like they get along pretty good.
They fight constantly.
Oh, do they?
Constantly.
About?
Anything. All they do is fight and bicker and yell. And you know my mom, she's a drunkard. So she doesn't even remember things that she said or did. Because she's always drunk. So then he always has disdain for her for not remembering the argument that they just had 10 minutes ago because she's faster.
Oh.
That's a mess. It's really easy to pick apart someone else's life.
Sure.
Isn't it?
Sure.
Because there's probably a whole bunch of other stuff going on that I'm just not privy to. But from the outside, that's what it looks like.
They fight a lot, really? You would never know.
They fight enough to where customers say something.
Oh, they fight at the job?
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
That's why my brother quit. Is because they fight so much. That he said it was a toxic work environment.
Oh my God,
Millennials.
Bro. Your brother is killing me.
I know, he's such a pussy. So, they fight, like, not even just like a, hey, what are you doing? It's like screaming at each other. Because he wants to focus on doing the lottery. And he wants her to do the cooking and do the cleaning and bringing up people. And he only wants to do the lottery to gab. So that makes her angry because she's doing all of the work. And Jan only hires the less desirable employees because he gets really nice checks from the government for doing so. He hires helmet people. And by
What do you mean helmet people? Like special?
Yeah. And I never understood why he had those people working at the deli. because they were useless. Like, they were really bad at their jobs. And I'm like, why does he... And I'm like, I guess they're cheap. Come to find out, he underpays them, and he gets a check from the government for hiring them. So he's like doubling down on that one. He was paying one dude like $5. But he's not really capable of doing more than $5 worth of work.
Right.
You know, so it kind of is fair.
Your mom tells you all this?
Yeah.
So I don't think your mom loves this guy. She ever say anything positive? All the time I've seen your mom and Jen together, I've never seen them fight.
You wouldn't know. That's the same way she was with us. In public, you were a presentable family. At home, you were not. But out in public, things matter. You have to look nice. You have to act cool. You have to do everything right. But in the house, you know nothing. And so people don't suspect nothing. You know? It's messed up. Jan's lame, though. All he wants to do is play Sudoku. Like, no one's played that for a very long time. I'm surprised.
What's that?
It's where you have a board that has spaces for numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And the numbers have to add up to a particular number in a row. So it looks like a tic-tac-toe board that's squared off.
Okay.
And I think it has to add up to 9. So you have to only use numbers that will add up to 9 to be smart and strategic of where you place these numbers.
Okay.
And that's all he plays. He plays it on his phone, he plays it on paper, he gets like those notebooks that have Sudokus in it. That's how he gets his rocks off. He doesn't do drugs, he doesn't drink, he just plays Sudoku. He changes his socks.
His socks? Oh, because of his feet.
Yeah. He's got the grossest feet in the world. Like, hearing all the products he needs for his feet concerns me. I think that he's gonna lose them. Like, she gets mad at him for leaving his foot creams out. In my head, I'm like, how many creams are we talking? Are we talking 2? Or are we talking 6? Like, what's the variety? What are we treating? How do you buy medicated socks?
I think you take your socks and you dip them in the medication.
Okay, I'm like, once you wash them, won't they just be socks now? Like,
Yeah, no, you gotta dip them in the medication.
ooh, that sounds wet. Now you got me wondering where she's getting this money from.
Why not ask her?
I will. Next time she calls. I only pick up the phone once a month. Because that's all I can get. Just too much. Too much nonsense. You know?
Sure.
Someone told her that my dad was sick.
Probably your brother.
But she got it wrong. She thinks it's my dad's dad who's sick. she asked how Jimmy's father, she calls him Jimmy, how
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy's father was doing. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, one of my customers told me that he was really, really sick. And I was like, what do you mean? Because I know that my grandfather's fine. Like, he's really, really healthy. He's healthier than my grandma is. So that means whoever told my mom told it in a way where she didn't think it was my dad. Isn't that
Interesting.
weird?
It's interesting.
Yeah. Like, they both have the same name. Like, they're both James. Like my brother. Like, they all have the same name. So maybe they said the word James and they assumed that it was the father and not my dad, who goes by Jimmy. You know?
Right.
But I think that's pretty messed up to gossip about someone else's illness to their ex. Like, that's not cool.
No, it's not cool.
You don't do that. Like, you don't talk about someone's kid to someone else where they would hear. You know, like, that's not right.
I agree.
Do you think she's taking money out on the house? Because she wanted to buy a car a couple months ago. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you about that, how the guy was trying to rip her off.
Mm-hmm.
That is weird. All of a sudden, there's an influx of cash. How would you get that? Aside from stealing it from business.
I don't know.
Because Jan doesn't have cameras. He's not tech savvy. He has fake stick-on cameras in the house. Like, they go to nothing. There's not even fake wiring. Like, it's the cheapest security fake camera you could buy. There's not even an LED in it. Like, it's just plastic. And how do you take money off the top without your husband noticing who owns the place and does the books? Unless you're also manipulating the books, like you're going hard.
Looking at books.
Yeah. Like not bringing up orders and just rocking it. Because if she doesn't bring it up and she just tells them how much it is, maybe that's how she does it?
And there's no money. You don't think she saved that money
No.
over all these years? No.
No, absolutely not. Because she had no money. When they were doing the renovations on the house, they ran out of money. To the point where Jan had to take money out of stock or something. Like he had to do something that made him angry to get more money. Because they needed a lot of money fast. And that was maybe 6 years ago or so. And she spends money like crazy. Like, she buys stupid things. In terms of, like, she buys bedazzled shoes that she'll wear once. She bought bedazzled cowboy boots last week. Like, cowboy boots fully covered in bedazzles. And she said, do you like
Why don't you ask her where she gets the money from?
I never thought about it. Just because I always thought that she was in the straight and narrow. Like, she wouldn't do that. Like,
She's getting all that surgery. That surgery's not cheap.
no. And she asked how much the boobs were with the... And I told her it was like 14. And she was like, oh, that's not bad. So she has it in mind that it's more expensive already. having $14,000
But
floating.
where's she gonna get the boob job from? The pediatrician?
Yes. No, she wanted to know what doctor we went to. That would be a trip. The pediatrician was like, yeah, I'll bang that out for you.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
After I go weigh this baby, I'll come right back. People do that a lot, right? Weigh babies.
Yeah.
That's like common. She got an inanimate turtle that she named Timmy. And she brings him to work with her and puts him on the counter. His name is Timmy. If you put him in water, his head will come out of his shell because it's a sponge. And it expands.
Wait, what?
His name is Timmy the turtle.
I got that.
It looks like a turtle shell. If you put the turtle shell in water, there's holes in the shell, so that way the sponge inside can absorb the water and grow. So the head and feet will come out of the shell if you put them into water. But if you take them out of water, he'll shrivel up and shrink back into the shell.
Wait. I am so lost. Oh.
His name's Timmy.
I got that. His name's Timmy the Turtle. I understand all that.
Yes, good.
That's not the question. that I'm not worried about that. What do you mean he comes? Tell me what happens to him again.
It looks like a plastic turtle shell.
Right, I got that.
You put it in water.
I got it.
And Timmy's inside of that shell. And when he gets wet, it is a sponge that grows.
So it's one of those little things we had as kids?
Yes, the little dinosaur pill things. You drop it in water, it turns into a dinosaur. Yes. So every day she takes him out of water and lets him dry out. And then puts him back in water and makes him grow again.
What is your mom's infatuation with turtles?
I don't know. She just stole a turtle one day and it became her whole personality.
What do you mean she stole a turtle?
She stole a turtle. There was a turtle just minding its own business, and she picks it up off the ground and named it and took it home.
But this turtle's fake.
Oh, I'm talking about the real turtle.
What real turtle?
The real turtle that she stole. She went to Turtletown, Tennessee.
Right.
And stole a turtle. And took it home to Jersey.
I don't remember you telling me this story.
Thing didn't eat for like 2 months.
I don't remember the story.
Oh, it has its own habitat and everything.
Where is it now?
In the kitchen. That's where it lives.
Yo, your mom is certifiable.
Uh-huh. She doesn't like it when he hibernates, so she messes with it. Like, she does, I forget what she said, but she said that she doesn't like it how it's in its shell all the time. So she added another heat lamp to make it really...
Yo.
And then she can't be around when she puts food in there because it won't eat. It'll only eat if she's not around.
What kind of turtle is it?
It's just a random turtle.
Like
a box turtle. Like whatever wild turtles are. Like a slider, I guess? Or a box turtle?
Is it in water?
I wouldn't trust her to put it into water.
So it's not a water turtle.
Well, I mean, I've not seen the habitat, but I assume that there's water because they need that to live.
Well, it depends what kind of turtle it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember that turtle's name. She brought it with her. She came to Florida.
Here?
Yeah.
Where'd she put it?
At her Airbnb.
You're fucking with me.
I'm not. She brought the dog too.
I remember the dog. I don't remember the turtle.
Because the turtle couldn't get out of the car.
I feel like she would have said that she brought a turtle with her.
Yeah, she told me.
And you didn't say anything to me?
I think it was important.
It's very important. You're bringing fucking turtles on trips with you? Yo, your mom is fucking crazy, man.
She takes the whole tank and straps it in with the seatbelt.
Shut up.
I swear.
I don't believe you. I don't believe that.
She does. That poor turtle was just minding his own business one day and got scooped up.
You said she puts it in a strap.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
She takes the tank and puts a seatbelt around it.
Do you guys hear this shit?
My brother has to sit next to it. He has to sit next to a tank and a dog that has to pee every time. And someone tried to sell her a new weight loss drug that's like Ozempic. It's called Lily, and you can get it mailed directly to your house.
Wait, what do you mean someone tried to sell her drugs?
There's a new weight loss drug called Lily.
Yeah, no, I get all that, but who tried to sell your mom drugs?
I don't know. But she needed a real prescription in order to get it. And, the doctor wouldn't approve her.
Why? Not
She
fat
didn't-
enough.
She's not fat enough. She only has like 5 pounds excess weight. Like if she's 120 pounds, that's not even excess weight at that point. Like that's proportionate to her height.
Sure.
And her boobs. Like her boobs weigh maybe 20 pounds on their own. Right? Hunkus?
Your mom's boobs are pretty big.
They're massive. I bet you can smack them. Feel like leather. Porous. You know?
They're definitely porous.
She's got big nipples.
Does she?
Big areolas.
Nipples or areolas?
Both. They're not like mine, all petite, cute. Hers are massive. Like her areola is probably like this big.
Wow.
And it's brown. And then she has a nipple that's like fat.
Okay.
Like a fat, short nipple.
You think she's saying picture?
Yeah.
How do we make that happen?
I can just ask her.
See, now we're talking.
I can say that I want to see what it looks like so I can tell you if the boob
I asked
work
you
or
to see
not.
her boobs before and you never sent them.
I didn't think of a clever way to ask it, but now that she's asking about all this boob stuff, I could say that I
Say,
need to
yeah,
see it.
Mom, let me see your boob.
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you what the scar will look like.
Oh, I asked her how big her because she didn't want to relocate her nipple, and I asked her how far her nipple was to the bottom of her boob.
Okay?
3 fingers. So they hang low, and she's got 3 finger space until the nipple starts.
Wait, what has got 3 nipples? 3 fingers from her nip.
Yeah, so like from the bottom of her boob,
Yeah,
like that's down by her belly button,
right.
she can put 3 fingers on it before she hits nipple.
Oh,
So they're low.
right.
So they're going to have to relocate her nipple.
Sure.
But if I ask her for a picture of her nipple now,
It seems plausible.
it'll seem like, oh, okay, she's gonna go to the doctor. I'm
Right.
Like, yeah, I know him. I have his number. Like, she won't know any better. We got turtles, kitties, and ashes. That's what we got.
That ass situation is wacky.
Like, I feel weird knowing that he's in a social media security box. Like, I feel like I should tell someone. You know? Like, tell his mom or something. Because that's, like, a person. That's wrong. It's wrong to steal it in the first place, but it's even worse to try to hide the evidence. And why are you security deposit box? Wouldn't you put that in like your jewelry box? Why is it in a bank?
You have to ask your mother. I don't know. And these are all very good questions.
Lots of questions. Where'd you get the money from? Let me see your nipples.
Right.
And I need to see your turtle. And
I want to see the plastic turtle. Fuck the regular turtle. That's all I care about. Some plastic
you just
turtle.
want to see Timmy?
Son, your brother doesn't say anything to her like, Mom, you know, you're weird.
He does.
And?
They fight a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Brother does not seem like someone that fights.
Verbally? Like
in general.
yelling at each other, they do. She threatens to turn off the Wi-Fi and turn off his phone because she's the one paying for it.
Sure.
And then he gets all, that's not fair, I need my stuff. And then Jan has to get involved. And she doesn't know because we never told her. But, so when she gets mad at you, she turns off the electricity because she wants you to have nothing. So, there is a certain outlet that works regardless if she turns the breaker on or not, because it's connected to another room. So we would just use that outlet for like the computer or the TV. We just move it to where that outlet is. So whatever she does, she doesn't understand that there's a retaliation that's silent that we, you know, because he's in my old room, so he knows about the outlet. So silly.
So we can make the boob thing happen, right?
Yeah. Definitely. But it'll just... It's gonna be a picture of a nipple that says forwarded on it. That's what we're gonna get. Are you still hungry?
No.
If she goes out of the country, does she take it with her? Also, does it have its own passport? You gotta have your travel turtle. See, I'm not crazy. She's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're comparing the two.
I'm not crazy at all. Your toe looks so good when it's up. It looks so good. Like, it's normal color, it's happy.
Yeah, that's once I put weight on it.
Yeah, like, it was, I noticed it was red earlier, but now it looks just like all your other toes. Why?
I think it's just once I put weight on it.
It looks great right now. Good job. Good job winning.
Thanks. Yeah, it is, you know, it's crazy too, because when you meet her, she doesn't seem that bad.
She's a bad person.
Like, if I was given the choice to save you or her, I'd save you.
I would hope so.
Okay, if I was given the choice to save my brother or her, I would choose my brother.
I would hope so.
Her, Jan. Both of them are drowning. There's. I can't help.
Unless she wants to get fake tits or a tit lift.
Whoa. You know?
Go ask her for a picture. Say, Mom, I've been thinking about it since we just got
She
off
might
the
be
phone.
asleep, but...
Yeah, it's okay. She'll wake up. She's drinking gin. Just be like, Mom, listen, I was thinking about it. Let me see your boobs.
Yeah, let me see what you're working with. Just the nipple or the titty?
The whole titty.
Just one?
Or both.
She's asleep.
How do you know?
Because she texted me while I was upstairs that she was going to bed. I'll make it happen.
Yeah, this building him is actually good because it's giving mana. And you burn so much of it. I think Mary might actually be better than Trickster. Because Mary, or Mariah, whatever her name is, but she's an epic hero. Plus, she debuffs the mobs. But I need a refill. Oh, yeah, I'll do that right after this. Thanks for reminding me. It's still early.
Who needs to refill Honey Bunny? Jared?
Is she? Oh, she's a legendary or epic. Gonna work. Gonna work. Oh. All right. I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna bang out the review of the Basiest Blade. Bang it out. Sitting on a desk. Do that. Oh, thank you for watching. I'll see everybody else later. Thank you for the donations. I do appreciate it.